So what type of advice do you have for them?
It's funny because one of my best friends, I've known him since I was 15. I've known him 36 years. I've known him longer than his wife has known him, and we're all great friends. And the one thing they laugh at me and they say, they commingle money. I don't believe in commingling money. And I will stand on that until the end. But they have their system. And I said, well, you know what? Maybe that works because y'all married and I'm not. So maybe I'm missing something. However, when instances like this happen, now you have to sit back and go, should I have commingled funds? I have always believed there's three sets of money in the house. There's his, hers, and ours. Ours can be the household bills. It can be any goals that we have going for the future. It could cover unexpected events. It could cover this. It could cover that. And you have your set of money, and he has his set of money. So that way, in the event something is happening, you can always make a move, or if you need to readjust in a certain way. But if all the money is looped together, guess what? The other person can make it look like they actually have more than what they have, or less than what they have, leaving you holding the bag for this situation here. I really think Tiana, going back to what you were saying, Athena, I really think what Tiana did is, sometimes when women get successful and they get this little bit of fear of like, oh, if I don't date somebody now, I'm not going to get anybody. I'm not going to be able to have a relationship. I'm not going to have kids. I think a little part of a woman settles a bit just so that they can get into a relationship and they don't realize that they're actually getting into a mess because it's all about what he can gain, what he can garner. He did have a great basketball career, but were we really, following around behind Iman? I wasn't. He played on one of the biggest teams in New York. Together, I thought they did great for each other. I think they created a great balance for branding in both of them. Looking at, the Ebony cover magazine and, the things that they did together. I thought it was a great branding tool that really could have catapulted what a true power couple looked like. However, why he got into the relationship and why she got into the relationship isn't how what the goal was for the relationship. So I really think women need to start doing a little bit of an internal audit as to, okay, I've got my career, I want the relationship. You don't have to rush into a relationship with the first man that you meet. You don't have to make a commitment with the first man that says, you look pretty. You don't. Take your time and vet, then date, then court, and then let everything go from there.
I feel like we say that till we're all blue in the face because we all have experience with this now. But when you're young and dumb and you think you know everything,
And she's paying, and the unfortunate, but she's gonna pay a pretty penny for this. She's got to pay. And you know what? It leads me to believe this was his agenda from the beginning. Like, let's just be honest. That's what I feel. This man has done nothing to increase his brand. He's done nothing. I mean, I don't follow him, but I don't see what he's doing to increase his brand or his staying power in the business that he's been in. I mean, you're not just a basketball player. Basketball is entertainment. It's a form of entertainment. Are you producing halftime shows? Have you invested your money into something, into the league? Have you started a sports agency? Are you creating a clothing line? She had a full clothing line with prettygirl.com. And he could have done a basketball clothing line with them. She was involved in that. So I wonder, what was his overall agenda? Because I know you notice how he just kind of fell back and fell back to be kept while she worked. Okay, well, if you want to go out there and make that money, I'm going to sit home. And now it looks like, well, you were able to pay all of these bills by yourself, then you can pay alimony. There's a TikTok going around. You guys got to watch the TikTok. The wife's name is Erica, oddly enough, and the husband's name is Derek. And she has been paying all of the bills in the house for the last 5 years, and now she may be stuck with paying him alimony. They were married for 8. It's a very interesting, it's a deep dive of a rabbit hole on TikTok, so you got to watch that. It's Erica and Derek, but you got to watch that.
now I got to go diving in the rabbit hole. You done got me all caught up in this. Y'all tell me stuff. I'll be on there for hours afterwards, like, didn't this. But before we move on, I hope that you're going to do that with us too. You are watching Fly Nubian Money. We are here Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. You don't want to miss any of this tea. First, we can get you some help with your financial life by going to our website, which is flynubianmoney.com. We have great resources, great classes, great also things that you can go to get your life together. You may not be the $47 million basketball player, but your pennies can add up too. So we want you to make sure to go over to that website and get that taken care of.